And then you were like, yeah, I thought, like, tasty was a type of drink.
Yeah.
Like,
you
get a coffee and I'll get a tasty.
Yeah. I'll get a tasty. Well, hello, stranger. It's been a moment, but we're back with some more of Yoshi's Woolly World. Took a little break, got that streaming bug, but we want to finish what we started.
Yeesh.
Sir, finishing this fight.
Yeah, I definitely think that we should finish this one, and he's, even if it's a little different, you know, they might be a little bit longer episodes or whatnot, you know, stream length episodes, or possibly we haven't really talked about it.
Either that, or I was just gonna just edit them and throw them out there. Not really schedule them. Just it's done.
Yeah, our schedules kind of.
There's a Yoshi. Here's a Yoshi. You get a Yoshi. You get a Yoshi.
Our schedules started to clash a little bit, where I tend to open more and you close, so we don't really get to see each other.
Yeah, there's that factor. Speaking of which, starting in June, I'm going to have a completely different schedule. It's going to be the inverse because I start summer cleaning, so I will be in the mornings.
Yes.
And we're just going to feel around and develop a new summer schedule, so look forward to that. For now, we are scarfing. Oh, shit.
Scarf.
Got to do this all in one go. This is the special stage of World 5. I do love the background, though.
It is really pretty.
That nice old Aurora Borealis.
Apparently, we missed the Aurora Borealis. We could see it.
I relate to that meme where it's like, oh, look at the comments where I live. Look at the Aurora where I live. Yeah. Like, I get dark clouds.
It's so cloudy here. The city next to us, they could see it. I saw a bunch of pictures from them, but I'm like, do I want to drive 20 minutes to go see it? And I'm like, the answer is yes. However, I was at work, and it was still very cloudy.
I also missed the solar eclipse because I was at work.
Oh, we just straight up left the store. Like, customers inside and everything. We were just like, hey, we're going to watch the eclipse. Like, there was no one in there.
Well, that's nice. I just honestly forgot about it because I was just immersed in my duties.
It was kind of, because of where we're at, not as intense as I thought it was going to be.
Well, yeah, I got messages from my mother like, be careful while driving and stuff like that, and I was just
That was an actual thing, though. Like, they said that on the news.
Ah, okay.
To be careful while driving.
Don't give my mother anything.
No, I'm just saying, because I didn't know. We were so dead that day, and I didn't understand why. I'm like, are people, like, afraid the world's going to end? Like, what's going on?
No, they just don't want to go blind.
My one manager was like, no, they're advised not to drive during the eclipse because it's a sudden blackout, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, we live in a city with a lot of tunnels, so I just assumed that, you know, people would continue to open their eyeballs.
I just figured people don't listen.
Like...
People gonna do what people gonna do.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the end of the special stage. We're gonna see what special Yoshi we unlock, and then it's time for the final world.
Ooh.
Yeah. Stakes get a bit higher. The craft gets more vicious. And this is...
Oh.
Super Nintendo Yoshi.
May also hear, like, a whooshing... or, like, a whirring, I guess.
The AC unit. So, we relocated. And this is also where we're going to be doing our streams going forward.
Which is funny, because that's where we originally started.
Yeah, we've come full circle.
We have come full circle. The way that our house is, some of the windows are really big, and then some of them aren't quite as big. So, our game room has a very large window.
Yeah.
Which makes it quite hot and stuffy in there during the summertime. But the window is too big to fit, like, an air conditioning unit.
Little AC unit. Like, I was thinking either we'd relocate or I'd get a tower.
Yeah. So it was just easier for us to kind of move back into our office where the window is a little bit smaller. We have a blackout curtain. So it kind of keeps it a little bit cooler in here during the summer.
So you'll hear the AC unit. Don't mind that. Just pay attention to what are called Smooch Spiders.
Aw.
They give little kisses.
Aww. They're adorable.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say the words.
Their little webs are
spiders
hearts.
are adorable,
They like
but
kiss
in the Yoshi
little
world.
web hearts.
Yep. Because, like, actual spiders, I don't want to kiss that. They got their little fangs
Some of them
sticking
are
out.
cute as shit.
The only ones that are cute are the ones that
The
are...
little jumping spiders.
The little jumping spiders.
So cute.
Yes. They're adorable.
I also really love
I remember-
like the colorful tarantulas.
You do.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
I like the colors. I'm like,
so cute.
Nah, that's okay. Lucas, are you familiar with the
love
animated series
Lucas,
of like
yeah.
Lucas?
Hi, my name is Lucas. I saw a polar
Well,
bear.
he's
and I
supposed
pooped one
he's
of
supposed
those.
to be a jumping spider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he was purposely created to like help kids with their arachnophobia.
Fear of spiders.
And it's just like, with a cute little spider, it's just like, oh, they're not so bad. And like, yeah, jumping spiders for me are the exception.
Yeah.
Because like I have a bit of an arachnophobia. I'm getting better, but
Well, you scared the shit out of me because a
exists.
spider dropped down on you while we were laying in bed. I was on my phone. You were on the computer.
it just started
And-
crawling on my screen. I was like, whoa! I
You
thought it was,
scared
like,
the
one
shit
of
out
those
of me. I was like,
stupid-
what happened?
Scared
Who's
the shit
dead?
out of me. Oh, there's a big smooch spider. He's got those big lips.
Aw.
Looks like Angelina Jolie. Them big old lips. Mwah, 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 mwah.
What happened to her? I haven't heard anything from her.
There's some drama going on, but I haven't like really dug into it.
I try to stay out of celebrity drama.
Celebrity marriages, they never last, do they?
I did see a thing though that was like Keanu Reeves was secretly married to Winona Ryder for the past 30 years, and I'm like, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I don't know how to react to that. I was like, Winona Ryder? Why Winona Ryder? Hold on. What movies are they in together?
I don't think they're in movies together.
Are they the same age?
Maybe. He might be a little bit older than her.
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
Because she was like a teenager to young adult in the 80s.
In the late 80s, early 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Beetlejuice,
Yep.
Edward Scissorhands.
Correct. Well, there we go. That's a very interesting. I mean, love who you love.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, why would they be secretly married? You know, he's been an advocate for like single people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that he would be secretly married.
I don't know. At the same time, like, even finding happiness after, like, your spouse's death. Like,
Yeah.
There's that, too. Because that's the whole controversy with this short, I don't know if you've heard of it, called Carl's Date. It's an up short. And, like, people are just like, Carl would never marry after Ellie. And I'm just like, he wouldn't?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
on the one hand, like, he's old as hell. So
My
I'm
brain
just
was like, what the hell's an up short? I was like, man, I'm old.
you just pulled a tasty. You want
I
to
did pull a tasty.
You want a tasty with my mocha? I'm like, sure, what's a tasty?
We decided to go to Target to try and find a filing cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And because I have a caffeine addiction, there is a Starbucks in Target. I'm not the biggest fan of Starbucks because of like they've ruined the coffee experience for me personally, and I know for a lot of people.
They're a damn cult.
They're expensive, their drinks are overpriced. They like it just whatever. I would rather support local coffee. But I was like, I really need a coffee, and we're right here. And I had to choose between disliking Starbucks and disliking people to go to another type of coffee location. So we got Starbucks.
Yeah.
And I asked you if you wanted something to drink, because I was just going to get a nice coffee. It was between that and a hot coffee. So you were like, well, I drank a lot of water earlier. I'm not really thirsty. And I was like, well, do you just want, like, something tasty? Like a tasty drink?
Yeah.
Just to get a tasty. And you were like, yeah, sure, I guess. And I'm like, okay, well, like, you were like, well, I'll just get a tasty. And
I was being real,
I was so confused because I was like, what the fuck do you mean? And then you were like, yeah, I thought, like, tasty was a type of drink.
Yeah.
Like,
Thought it
you
was
get
like
a
some
coffee and I'll get a tasty.
Yeah. I'll get a tasty. You're just like, no, something tasty. I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah. Like,
Got
you're not drinking it to hydrate yourself. You're drinking it because it tastes good.
Yep.
That's the moment I just had. What is an upshort?
Okay, so going back to that, so it's about Carl having a date. And the whole internet's just like, oh, Carl would never. That's a betrayal to Ellie's legacy. And I'm just like, the whole point of the movie is thank you for the adventure. Now go live your life.
Yeah.
Ellie would be happy for him.
I feel like she would too.
The only thing I'd be like, why is he going on a date? I'm like, man, he's 80.
I feel like old people on dates are freaking adorable.
Yeah, but
They're
it's not gonna last.
so cute. It doesn't matter. Like, he's still alive right now. Like,
Good
it's
point,
companionship. And I think that's exactly
again,
it, though.
That's a nitpick for me.
I feel like Ellie wouldn't want him to be alone.
Exactly.
Like, especially when you're that old, you're not necessarily dating for, like, the romance and to fall in love and get married and finish your life. Exactly. You're fucking lonely.
Yep.
You just want to be with someone. And that's completely okay.
But it's one of those instances where people get outraged because they think they know the movie, and I'm just like, did you get the message?
Well, it's like, I feel like those
Because, like, I fall for it, too. I'm not going to,
Yeah.
like, speak like, oh, I'm the exception. I understand movies. Sometimes I get my message out of a movie.
Yeah.
Especially when it's just like, it's up to the audience. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, well, I got this. And it's just like...
Well, I know my stepsister, when she first watched Across the Universe.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that one?
The Beatles one?
Yeah.
I've seen it once.
It's a musical.
Not my dig.
I love it. Okay, I love that movie.
Oh, okay. All right.
And she was like, yeah, it has no plot. And I was like, did you watch it?
Yeah, it does.
Did you watch the
Very
movie?
much does.
Yeah. But I feel like the people that are like, it's a betrayal to her legacy, I feel like they're also the type of people that get mad if their partner dated someone before them.
Yeah.
How dare you? I'm sorry. I don't know what to say here. Like, shit happens? Question mark?
See, that's when I spin it around and I pull out The Last Unicorn. The one good scene in the last... Well, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
I like The Last
But
Unicorn.
my favorite scene is when she's like, how dare you come to me now when I am this? Because the whole thing about unicorns is they come to youthful maidens.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good luck charm for youthful maidens. And she's like pushing 40, like she's old, she's rugged, and she's like, how dare you come to me now? How dare you? Where were you when I was young? Where were you when I was new?
Yeah.
And like, that's what I'd spin it around and be like, well, how dare you come to me now when I am this?
I don't know, like, I get the jealousy of, like, thinking about your partner with someone else. I totally get it. Mm-hmm. However, if you genuinely love them as they are right now, they would have had to go through that experience before you, or else they'd be someone different.
True.
So I don't know. My advice: don't think about it. Like,
well, you have that philosophy of like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, I do. You might not like it, like
things work out,
but you do. I definitely think
it's
that
a good morale booster.
Things.
Not gonna lie,
things do eventually work out. Mm-hmm. Right, little Yosh. Things work out. See, look, you got all them flowers.
Yeah, but I got 5 out of 20 health.
Shut up. You got all the yarns.
I got all the yarn. Whoop, missed 2.
It's okay.
Well,
it's okay.
On.
You got what we came here to get.
We got what we came for. Yep. Yeah, I'm slowly peeling away the guilt of I didn't collect everything. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Move on.
Part of me is like, I'm kind of doing it with Ys 9, where I'm just like,
ugly...
I'm going to get what I can try to get. If I see it, I'm going to go for it, but I'm not going to actively try to, like, seek everything out. Because I want to have fun.
Between enjoying games and being addicted to games.
Yeah.
To where, like, it gets on the same level as, like, any other addiction. To where, like, you're not having fun, it's taking up too much time, it's destroying your life. Maybe you should go back to just this being fun.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do going forward. In the next episode, we're going to have more fun.
Toodles!